Here you can see, hi mates, here you can see this is the Mistral 7B V0.1. It is not the pure model, it is the quantized version of the model which is used by this very popular community member who normally quantize and lower the resolutions of the model so it can be easily executed by low specs hardware or machines. Here at the bottom you can see the RAM requirements for each model type. Here you can see you can choose whatever your system configuration is. The highest one is requires 10.2 GB of RAM. So here is the repo that we will use. Here all the commands or code that I will write here will be written in this repo. So first of all, I am checking here that is Xcode installed, because it will require to compile our code later. Then we will see that if we have this pkg config and cmake, which will require to build to compile a few moments later. So we are getting these prerequisites ready. Then we will see we will install this pipx, and then we will do ensure path to it will same link properly. Then we will install Poetry, which is a virtual environment and a package manager for Python for project dependencies. You can see that we have a model here. We can also use this repo and clone it and use it. It has all the code, but to show you, I will create a new folder, mistral-7b here, so I can execute all the commands and you will follow along with me. So I am moving into that newly created folder. It is blank at the moment. Now we will do Poetry in it. Here it will create an empty environment and it will ask for a package name. We will just select defaults for this. Now when he asks for this interactively, we will say now. So again interactively, now again. Now on the last step, default one, yes. You can see it will create this project.toml file. Now we will clone this repo llama cpp and we will compile it. It will help us in consuming the models like Mistral 7b. So I have cloned this. After cloning, it will take few seconds. I will cd into it. And then I will execute this make command so it can compile. We compile main here. We will see it later. After it gets installed, we will add this torch and torch vision with the help of Poetry at. Now it has just compiled, so now execute this Poetry at torch and Poetry at torch vision, and then we will add Poetry at hugging face dash up. Let's copy it again. Poetry at hugging face dash up. Now we will navigate to models directory. Let's see first folders in the llama cpp. You can see you will find a directory of models here. Let's cd into it. Now we can see we have models here, but we will not use these models because we want to use this llama Mistral 7b. So I will install a model. You can pick any model as per US system requirements, and you can replace the model name here as I have selected here. So I am going to copy the same command which is mentioned here, repo. Let's copy it again, paste it. Now it will download this model. I have already downloaded this model, so cancel it and copy it from my project too and paste it in my current project. I am navigating to that folder where I have previously downloaded it in the same folder structure. Now I will copy it and move it to the new folder, this mistral 7b, and paste in same models directory. Now just assume that it is the same that our previous command will do, means downloading the model from this repo to our project folder. If you face with any error, just run this command, because we have not faced any error, so we are ignoring this. Now moving one folder back in the llama CPP, we can execute this command here. It will interact with the model. This main is previously compiled by us with make. Now we have defined our model path, and then the last we have given this prompt: reason for economic growth for a country, reason for bad economic growth for a country. Now it's loaded that model into the RAM, and it will respond soon. Yeah, you can see it has responded. Dear students, thanks for asking such good question. So our model is working fine. We are able to interact with it. Now we need to see how we can interact with the Python code. So let's move one directory back into the root of the folder. Now there is a repo which is called llama cpp python. I have added a link in repo as well. This one is here. We have already executed all these steps. He also mentioned some sample code here as well. We will utilize the same. So let's create a file. We have to execute this as well. This llama cpp python server, we will execute this, and we will open this in Visual Code. Let's open it. Now here we can create a file named main.py. Let's, after creating this file, copy a code snippet and paste it here in the main.py. You can see, open a new terminal here first. You can see that we have just copy code snippet, and now we will make sure that we are inside this poetry shell environment. You can see it is spawning into that environment of poetry. Now we will execute this main.py. Here you can see we make sure to run that command inside virtual environment. It is importing llama in the main.py. This is the model path here. You can define your model path here. It is, the question here is list qualities of best friends. Best friend. Now we have executed this command. It will respond with the answer soon. Definitely it will take some time. Please wait with me. Here you can see it answers with list qualities of best friend is a good listener, a true companion who never leaves you in your moments of sorrow. So this is the repo. All code commands is mentioned here. We are able to execute models from Python with the help of llama cpp. So feel free, if you facing any error, just post and comment below, and you can see the code from this repo. And thank you so much. Bye bye.